Thank you very much, Solomon, for the updates there. It's now time for us to get into our next discussion of the day. Now, the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria has vowed to shut down the nation's seaports over federal government's failure to fix dilapidated access roads.
Now, the union issued a 7-day ultimatum for the removal of abandoned trucks on the Oshodi-Apapa road, which leads to the Apapa and Tin Can ports. It demands that roads to the seaports be motorable, failing which its members would embark on an indefinite strike beginning February the 6th, 2018. Now, apart from the Apapa port, which has remained virtually inaccessible due to bad link roads, ports in Calabar, Port Harcourt, Warri and Onne have been largely underutilized due to the same problem of bad roads.
Now, some economic watchers say if the union makes good its threat, the economy could lose billions of naira daily. Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, while trying to fix the Apapa road, disclosed that the economy loses more than 20 billion naira daily. That figure amounts to 1.7 trillion naira per year, an equivalent of the country's 2017 budget. All right. Well, that gives the mind, that troubles the mind sometimes, especially when figures are attached to some of these things. You begin to like, wow.
You actually appreciate
exactly
the enormity of
the gravity of the issue on ground. Because you know that such amount of money can be, if you put that into health or put that into education or in agriculture, you know how much that
the nation can benefit from it.
Now, joining us in the studio is Captain Iheanacho Ebubeogo. He is the General Manager of the MD's office, Nigerian Ports Authority. It's good to have you join us, Captain.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Now, let's give us a picture of just how bad is the situation in Apapa. We have always talked about it, but you are there. You might have to refresh our minds that how bad it is that is leading to the threats by workers there to down tools.
Yes. As we speak, the wharf road end of it is improving. I am a testimony to that because I live in Apapa. Okay. I left my home. In fact, for the purpose of this, I had to time myself to know when I left my house and got in here, and it was just 40 minutes.
Okay, so that's an improvement.
Yes, and the improvement is coming from the fact that we have adopted a one-lane system where all the trucks going to the port should take one lane. Okay. And then be orderly. Well, there are narrows, what I call narrows on the road. And what we have done as Nigerian Ports Authority again is to have tow trucks so that should any of the trucks break down, the response time to getting them out of the way will be very fast. We are also collaborating with other agencies because we realize that it's good to let you have a picture of what the port is. Because a lot of times when people talk about ports, what comes to mind is Nigerian Ports Authority. No, but it's not so. You see, the port wears two caps. One is a border post where government will have to stop people and goods to carry out fiscal regulatory functions and check that people are not embarking on contrabands or bringing in arms that are unwarranted. And led by that border post operation is the customs. Then you find NDLA and co. Now, the other cap has to do with the maritime logistics, and that is where the port, the terminal operators, freight forwarders, and the likes come in. And immediately after the port, our federal roads interconnected us, the highways or hinterland to the port. So the first thing we identified was to embark on collaboration. And that collaboration, I must tell you, is working tremendously very well.
Collaboration with who?
With stakeholders.
Okay.
Which even extends to Federal Ministry of Works, Power and Housing. And the first thing we did was to bring people together in one committee and then tell them what we can do pending when government will intervene. And we carried out some palliative measures. Then after that, we had to ask the Federal Ministry of Works, Power and Housing to do something about the road access leading to the permanent solution, as well as tidy up the trailer park that you